I lost buckets of sweat there. Gonna need a shower. Feel like I just jumped in the pool. My goodness. Whew. Hydrate. All right, I think we're done. That's a wrap. All right, hello team. It is time to get started for today's workout. We're going to be working our backside or posterior chain. So think pulling movements. We'll have rows, we'll have hinging. Weight-wise, we're going to use a variety. I want you to start a little heavy in this workout, and then we'll lighten our load as we move through. As for maybe some water too and a towel, I'll have modifications for some of those more difficult moves today. So watch for those, pay attention to them, practice them. We're going to get started with a warm-up here. Let's go lateral lunge with a pull down, okay, to the side, and we're just going to kind of slide up and over, not even step right now, just slide up and down. We have 30 seconds on each one here. I've built in a little bit of time to just show you the next one today, as usually we just kind of flow. But we'll flow, we'll keep flowing. Pull down, squeeze those shoulder blades down the back. Pull them down, there you go. Woo, we got it, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna backstroke here and scoop towards the heels, okay? Or that lower leg, wherever we are. 3, 2, and 1. Big circles. Scoop towards the heel, up and back. Good. Just kind of helping those hamstrings stretch out and loosen up here. Nice work. Woo-hoo. One after the other. Big rotations of the arms, moving through those shoulders as well. Nice work. 10 more seconds here. You're going to hear me breathing deep today. It is warm and hot, so I apologize now for heavy breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Okay, we're going to go king squat. We're going to push back, drop those hips into the squat, push those hips back, and then raise up. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Push your hips back towards that back wall. Drop them to the floor. Bring them back up and stand tall. Good. Push back. Bottoms down, bottoms back to stand. Good, bottoms back, bottoms down, bottoms back to stand. You got it. Just a couple more here. Woo, one more for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're down to the floor. Cross leg bridge here and bring that right ankle over the left knee. We're gonna kind of tuck a little bit our pelvis here. And now let's lift up off the floor. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze and lift. Keep that ankle crossed there. Feel the opening of the hip. Feel that left glute hopefully engaging a little bit here. If not now, by the end of these 30 seconds, I hope you feel something going there. There we go. Up and down. Woo! You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to switch. Right leg down. Left leg crosses. Here we go. Woo, big breath. Tuck that pelvis, that tailbone under just the hair, and up and down. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. We're lifting and lowering. Squeeze. I'm even lifting my toes of that right foot just to kind of push through my heel and try to get it into that backside, feeling the opening on the other side of the hip. Nice little combo here to warm us up, open up. I always like to open up at the joints, loosen up before we get started here. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we have overhead jacks here. We're raised up and down here, okay? 3, 2, and 1. You can tap it out if you want. Here we go. Working for 30 seconds. Last one here. And then we're going to get to the floor. The first 2 exercises we have today, believe it or not, I can't believe I'm allowing this, is laying on our back at the floor. So heart rate will stay down, but don't worry because we're going to raise it as we go. And the intensity of this workout will increase as we go as well. So just use it as time to really work your weights. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to go ahead and get all my weights down here. I'm going to take 35s for my glute bridges, all right, from the floor. And we're going to have a pullover as well. So I'm going to keep everything nearby so I don't have to get up and down. I'm going to try 15s for my full pullover. I'm going to use 2 weights, but it is possible to take a single weight by the 2 heads and pull over versus 2 separate weights. So if your shoulders feel like they're not loving it, try 1 weight. 3, 2, and 1. 40 seconds of work here, pulling over. We want to have good mobility of the shoulders for this. So go light. If we don't, use a band and stand. I can always get something there for you on that too. Woo, there we go. Squeeze under those armpits and pull over. Try to stop just over your eyes or nose, keeping that contraction on the lats under the armpits. If you go all the way over to the chest or the belly button, you're going to feel them relax. All right, so we want to keep that pull, that stretch. Woo, that contraction. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. We're going to set those down. We're going to sit up tall. You're going to grab your heavy weights. You can do 1 weight here as well across the lap. I'm going 2 to load. Up to you, all right? We may not even load today if you're just getting started. We're going to lay back once these weights are on our hips. Grab onto the heads here. Press them against your thighs. 3, 2, and 1. We're up and down. Usually I like a band here to kind of help engage the hips and the glutes. But today we're just going to keep it simple, okay? We're going to show up. We're going to work heavy weight. Hopefully you have some heavy weight there. You might notice that if your dumbbells are big, you're not going all the way to the floor. That's okay. I like a halfway here, a partial dip, because I feel the glutes stay on the whole time, okay? So we never get that little release or that rest. Constantly under tension here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're gonna move those weights to the side. Come up seated, and then lay them back down. Grab your other weights for those pullovers unless you need something else. Woo! Here we go, team. 3, 2, and 1. Overhead. Squeeze under the armpits. Pull over. Good. That's it. Use some light weight. Test your shoulders. Don't go too heavy. All right, we have to have some good mobility in our shoulders here. Woo! So make sure that you have that. Start light. Start with a single weight. Just kind of easier for both lats to work together in the arms there, and stability with the shoulders versus each one separate, okay? So you do you there. Woo! There we go, team. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. You could also take a single weight. There's so many ways to do that. I don't have time to show you all of them, but if you have any questions, please comment. Please talk to me. All right, sit up tall. Weights on your laps again. The 2 heads are on your lap. They have to be up there, okay? They should fit. Lay down. Press your hands into those heads against the lap. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze and lift. Come down halfway. Squeeze and lift. We want to keep a little bit of tuck. If we have a large arch in our back, you know that your lower back is very arched. Just tuck under a little bit. We don't have to go super crazy with it, but give it a little bit. See if you can find your glutes that way. Press through your heels. Lift those hips to be in line with your shoulders and your knees. If you can get there, that's what you're aiming for. If you can't get there with your weight, go lighter. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Weights down. I believe we have 4 rounds here, team, okay? Notice I have my weights back here. I'm just ready to go. All right. Enjoy this time. I rarely do this where I keep people down during a workout unless it's abs. But here we are, team. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to be just fine. Here we go. Pull over. Squeeze there. You can even take them, if you have hexagons, and put them together here. Flare those elbows a little bit. Help you find your lats. And squeeze, pushing them in. So another option, or just take 1 weight this way. Woo! There you go. Oh, I feel, there you go. You got it, team. Exhale. As you pull over, squeeze under the armpits. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice work. All right, we have to sit up again here. Okay? Sit up. Bring those weights up onto your lap. Woo! There we go. I'm gonna have a puddle underneath me today. Hands on the heads of the dumbbells. Lay down here. 3, 2, and 1. Tuck just slightly. Squeeze and lift. Squeeze and lift. You got it. Push up. Halfway. Squeeze. Whew. Some people are like, oh, I feel my arms. I feel a little bit of my chest workout from yesterday. As I push here a little bit against that weight. It's all good. There we go. 3, 2, and 1. Sit up. Weights down. Good. All right. We're going to lay back here. Grab those weights again. We're not done, team. We're not done. Enjoy this little bit of rest. Make sure that you're picking up weight that is going to challenge you, okay? Don't just go through the motion. What was my saying here this time around? 3, 2, and 1. Be where your feet are, okay? So right here with me, focusing on all the feels. I love it. Just squeezing under the armpit, feeling that, okay? Woo! Don't be thinking about what you're doing next today or what list of things you have to do. Connect that mind and body. You'll feel like you got something out of it. You'll get more out of it. Gives your mind a break from all that clutter. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Leave that there. All right. I don't know. Is that 3 down? Yep. Looks like it. 1 more to go, I think. Oh, hopefully. Here we go. Weights on your lap. Grab your heads on the dumbbell, okay? Keep them up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, here we go. Up and down, squeezing. You can lift those toes to kind of push through the heels. I want you to exhale, squeeze the glutes. If you know how to find your pelvic floor, it's a good time to find that and draw up. Halfway. Here we go. You've got it. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! I hope you found those glutes. All right, go ahead and rest. Let's see, did we start with pullovers on that one? Hopefully. I didn't go too far. All right. Weights away. We're going to switch it up now. So that was a nice little superset. Working the backside. We're going to combine some movements now using the same muscle groups, okay? I'm going to go for 20s on this first one. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Pushing the hips back. Find that row. Release, then stand, okay? So we have a hinge, a row. Extend those hips to stand. Good. Bend over, row, release, stand. Good. Hinge, row, release, and stand. Good. We have 2 exercises here as well. We are going to add a little core in here. Woo! Just for some active rest and work. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, nice work. Woo! All right. Let's get a little bit of, I want to rest that backside a little bit, so we're going to go with crunches. I'm going to go with 15 pounds. Let's go with that left knee up, right leg straight. Look at my modification. Here we go. Push up and down. Notice my forearm stays down, okay? That's as far as we're going today. Call it a quarter get up. We got quarter, half. We have full get up. So today, quarter, staying on that forearm. Up and down. We're gonna go 30 seconds here and then switch to the other side for 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch to the other side. Right knee up, weight in the right arm. Up and down. Onto that forearm. You got it, team. Lift and lower. Look at that modification. This is a tough one. If we cannot get up here, you might go without weight, and if not, look at my modification and do that instead. All right, but always start without weight. See if you can get the movement, then start little by little. Don't just jump up. Little by little. 3, 2, and 1. All right, that gave us a little ab work, a little rest on the back side. We're gonna go back into those rows with that hinge, okay? I love this movement. You think about bending over, picking something up, standing up, okay? Very functional. Woo, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Push the hips back, row, release, stand, good. Bend over, row, release, stand. I like to call it reset. Hinge, row, release, stand. You got it, team. Pull. Make sure you can kind of squeeze at the top there, that you're pulling the back and the shoulders back first, and then the arms follow. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice work. Got that quarter get up, okay? I'm gonna go a little heavier. See if you can challenge yourself with good form. Again, if we're not there, don't use weight or do that modification, okay? It's always nice to start somewhere and progress. Don't worry about jumping ahead. 3, 2, and 1. Knee up, left arm, left knee. Push up onto that form. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm counting out loud. It's just natural. It's just second nature for me to do this. Woo, that's it. 8 seconds. We're gonna switch to the other side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch hands and knees. Here we go. Right arm, right knee, up and down. Woo, notice if one side feels a little tougher than the other. It's why we do unilateral work. A lot of us have a dominant side that likes to take over in our movements, everyday movements in life. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. We're back to that RDL. All right, one more round, team. One more round. Woo! And then we'll really bump it up with another combination move, a little bit more power. And then we'll go into cardio. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Push back into that bent over row. Release. Come to standing. Neutral spine. Keep those shoulders out of your ears. Row. Pause. Then release to stand. Good. Push back. So here's what I say in my head. Row. Release. Stand. Reset. Row. Release. Stand. Reset. Nice good R's there. 12 seconds. Come on, team. Get a few more in for me. 8. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, quarter get up. I'm gonna keep this 20. It was a little tough on one side, but doable. All right, here we go. Let's go left knee up, left arm up. We're gonna use that right forearm. We're gonna stay down on that right forearm. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Push in, and we're up. 1. There you go. That's it. 30 seconds here on this side. Make sure the weight stays over the shoulder, okay? So as we push up, we want to keep it steady. If we're having trouble steadying that weight, which I'm starting to get there, it's a good sign that maybe we want to go down a little. I'm going to hang in there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Right knee up, weight in right arm. There you go. Same thing here. Up to that forearm. Keep that weight over the shoulders. Stabilize. So if we're unable to, even if our abs can do the weight, but we can't stabilize through their shoulder, we want to go down on weight. Woo. Give me one more. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Woo! All right, 30 seconds. We're moving on. We got a combination move. It's going to be important for you to look at the screen for the modification and follow that, okay? If we're not there on this movement, all right? Don't overdo it. You should never feel pain in working out. People say that no pain, no gain. Okay? Should not be painful. We can have a little burning, a little like shakiness, a little this and that, but I'm gonna try 20s. I'm not sure that I'll last with them, but we're gonna try. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're gonna snatch. We're gonna push those hips back, snatch it up, bring it up to the shoulders, and then step wide into a squat to the right. Good. Bring the weights back down. Start over. Up to the shoulders, step left, squat. Good. We're down. We're up to the shoulders, step right. Good. Halfway here. Woo, now that you got it, you can move a little faster. Make sure these weights are challenging you and that you can get good form with it. 10 seconds here. Good. Give me one more. 3, 2, and 1. Start light though. Make sure you have that movement or do my modification first, okay? Hammer walks. And for reference of what with pins, you're not gonna do the weight you normally do with your biceps, okay? We're gonna walk and hammer it out here. All right, follow my lead. Here we go. I want 2 curls. 1, 2, then I want you to hold it 90 and walk. 1, 2, 3, do an about face turn. Here we go, I think that's right. Turn, curl, curl, half, hold, and turn. Okay, we'll go this way. Here we go. 1, 2, halfway hold, give it a turn. Here we go. 1, I love this one. I think it's very functional. I'm not huge on isolating biceps and triceps. We need to though. We're only as strong as our weakest link. So I do believe in it, but I don't spend a lot of time on it. 3, 2, and 1. But how many times do we carry weight around in front of us, a box or something heavy? So I love that one because we have that weight, we're holding it. All right, we're back to those snatches with that lateral step to squat. Watch yourself here. All right, start light, build up, get the form first. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, a little snatch, bring the weights up, find that lateral step to a nice front squat there. Good. We're back down. Whoop. Catch it. Lateral step squat. There you go. And down. Whoop. Catch. Woo! I'm tired. I already did a run today. I'm feeling it. I was a little worried, but it's all good. We got it, team. This is a little bit, no, I think this is still 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Feels like a minute. Here we go. Woo! 5 seconds. Come on, team. Push back. Up. Catch it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, 20 seconds. Holy moly. We're going to go into biceps now. Feeling those, okay? Very functional in this move. I love it. Pick something up and hold it. Carry it around. That's what we're doing here, okay? How many times do we do that during the day? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. I told you to be breathing heavy. Curl. Curl. 2.5, hold here. Good, turn around. Here we go. 1, 2, hold, and turn. You can make your walks longer if you want, if you're doing this on your own. We're keeping it short so we can get quite a few curls in here. And honestly, it's enough for me. I don't know about you, but these 2 to 3 steps, 3 steps is so plenty for that hold. Good. Try not to swing. Still lifting lower. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, we're going again. We have 3 rounds of this. 3 rounds. All right. And then after this, we'll go into our cardio, and that's it. We fit in everything today. We have a little bit of power. We have these full body hybrid movements that mimic life. We had some good strength. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Push back. Up and catch. Step to the right. Squat. Good. We're back down. And we're up. Again, modify, modify. Look at my modification. Woo! There we go. Up, catch. Lateral step. Good squat. There you go. Up, catch. Lateral step, squat. Holy moly. Hang in there, team. It's your last one today. Woo. Good. Go up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna stop there. That's a nice even movement, I believe. All right, hammers again, team. Woo. Here we go. Last one here. 2.5 is what you're doing really, okay? A lot of times people do 1 and they want to stop on that half. Give me 2 full ones. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 1, 2. No swinging. Lift and lower. Step, step, step. Turn. Here we go. 1, 2. Hold here. 1, 2, 3 steps and turn. 1, 2. Oh my. Hold it halfway. Step, 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 and turn. Here we go. 1, 2. Halfway. Step, 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 turn. Here we go. Give me 2.5 more. 1, 2. Halfway. Walk it for me. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. Nice work. Wow. Okay, team. We have 30 seconds. If you want a little more rest here before we start to bump this heart rate up, and I am really sad to say that I did not start my watch. I was having a good day, too. All right. That's okay, though. It all counts. All right. We have a dumbbell drop squat or dumbbell low jack to high jack. I think I'm going to try a 15 on this, okay, team? Look for the modification. Again, not an easy one, and you don't need any weight, okay? We can go here. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1, okay? We can jump there without the weight. Here we go. Go low, in, go high, in. We're out and down. We're in and then overhead. There we go. Good. That's it. With each one, we do a jack, right? So we're down with that jumping jack. We're at our chest, and then we're overhead with the jumping jack, okay? That's how you can remember. Out, in, out. In, out, in, out. In. There you go. You got it. Say it to yourself. Move at your pace. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We have scissors. Look at my modification. I slowed it down. We can do like an in, out, out, just working on movement forward and back, or we can take those scissors with a jump. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 40 seconds. I'm going to move side to side. You can stay on the spot, just working this. All right, you can tap like instead, all right? I think that's the one I showed you. We're going to tap, or we can go side to side, all right? Get a little lateral movement, a little coordination here. You'll be surprised. It takes a little few seconds to kind of get that brain working and think, okay, how do I move my feet forward, back, but yet keep moving laterally? It's good work. Good work for that brain. That's one thing about working out too. It's gonna help your brain. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Only 15 seconds. We're going back to that jumping jack. With that press, no weight needed. You can just touch and reach, okay? Or take that modification with weight or without weight as well. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're down and out. We're in. We're overhead and out and in. Down and out, in, overhead. There you go. Woo, yeah. Making you think, maybe making you think. That's okay. I'm pushing those hips back. We're getting that hinge movement again. We have a little bit of a press today. If you just worked shoulders with me the other day, I know. Ouch, but we got it. Here we go. 10 more seconds. Now these are 40 seconds long. Feel free to take them down to 30. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Lots of calf here. You're feeling it. Back to it here too. The jumping. I need some water. All right. Again, stay forward with your taps, with your scissors, or move laterally. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Forward and back if you want. Sorry, side to side. Side to side. Oh, we got it. I don't know. Maybe this isn't helping my brain. No. Whew. Makes you think. Makes you think. And work. Coordination is really important, okay? We need to act fast. We need that coordination. We need that mind and body to connect quickly, to understand how to move all kinds of directions, up and down, all around. Not just one. Not just up and out of our chair and back into a chair. Oh, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Woo! Last round here. If you need more than the 15 seconds, go ahead and take 30. As you condition, you will have less and less, okay? Or you'll need less and less time. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Last one. Down, in, out, in, down, in, out, in, down, in, out, in, down. You got it, team. Good. "20 seconds to go here. Halfway. Woo. 15. Keep it pumping. You got it. Come on, team. We're almost there. I can see that finish line. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Holy moly. All right. Moving on. Last one here. 8 seconds. You got this. You can do it. Do as much as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Let's empty the tank. Back and forth, side to side. Stay on the spot if you need to. On the spot. Quick. If you can, move. Quick. There you go. If not, tap, okay? You got this. Come on, team. Woo! I'm taking it short here, back and forth. A little quicker. A little more effort. If we're there, that's okay. We're working on it. You might have to start slow, build up. There are some of these that I start slow and build up. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, let's cool down if we can. Take a sip of water. All right. A lot of breath out today. All right, team. Woo, let's breathe in and breathe out, okay? We need to lower that heart rate, and we'll have a seat and stretch, okay? Let's go in. As we go in, I want you to expand the ribs. I want you to really let that belly fill. As we exhale, I want you to draw it in tight, okay? Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Hopefully you feel like you're getting your breathing in check again, and down. Last one, hold at the top. In and out. Great job. We have some hamstrings and hips and glutes to stretch today, so let's come down to a seated position. All right. We'll get some side bends in as well here today, okay? But let's bring that right leg over the left. We're going to do a couple hip stretches as those are tight. That'll help us. Even though I changed the stretches and we're working the same muscle, it gives us that extra work. Usually stretching, you'd like to see 2 to 3 sets of that stretch, which I know a lot, including myself, I don't do a lot, but I try to hit them in different ways and work them that way, okay? So sit tall here if you want. Put that hand down, turn and rotate. Whew, and breathe. We want to breathe, okay? If we want those muscles to release and relax a little, we have to learn to relax. So only turn as far as you can, or squeeze as hard as you can and still breathe, all right? Ooh, good. All right, other side, same thing, okay? Cross that left leg over, give yourself a big hug, sit tall, hold here. Ooh, feel the difference on each side. If you're there, bring that left arm around, give it a nice twist, sitting tall, hugging in, breathe. Nice work. Again, with a hip, we're gonna go Z sit here. So my favorite, heel to knee here, okay? We're gonna sit tall, right hand outside knee, left hand outside the foot. Without rounding, I want you to hinge forward and hold. And breathe. Big breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. All right, let's switch sides. Left heel to right knee. So not inside the lap, but to the knee. That's going to help you get that 90 bend. You'll feel more of a stretch here. Okay, but if we're not there, you can bring the foot in. You'll still feel the stretch. All right, nice and long. Hinge over. Nice neutral spine. Right hand outside the foot. Left hand right outside that knee. If that's too much to be here, maybe we are turning. You're like, Tatum, I can only be here. That's okay. Stay there today. You're feeling it. You're stretching. You're getting to a position that's uncomfortable. Breathing deep into it. Trying to get some release there. Hopefully more range down the road. All right, let's lay down here. We're going to get some hamstring. Lift those hips again. So cross that right ankle over the left knee. Reach behind on the back of that left thigh. Then we're going to lift and extend that left leg, pulling those toes towards your shin. And then release. And I want you to pull in a little bit. I want you to really try to straighten that leg, pulling those toes towards the shin. Good, back down. Give me another one. And down, good. Last one here. And down, good. Switch. Left ankle over right knee. Grab behind. Lift, pulling those toes back. And lower, good. Lift. And lower. Again, lift. Toes are towards the shin. Pull, try to straighten. And down, last one, up. And down, great job. All right, pull those knees into your chest. Come on up. Whew. We're gonna go with our toes together, knees wide, okay? I want you to walk over towards that right knee as far as you can go, and then bring that head between your arms. You can stack that left hand on the right hand to get a deeper stretch along the lat and down the side, if you're there. Good. We're going to walk it over to that other side. Again, the hands are beside each other. Go as far as you can here, or stack that right hand onto the left. Stretch. Breathe, though. Don't forget to breathe. Whew. Good. Come on in. We'll do a couple cat-cows. We have just less than 30 seconds. So tuck the toes, tuck the pelvis, that tailbone. Draw the chin in, push those shoulder blades away, up towards that ceiling. Shoelaces to the floor, dump your belly, pull your chest through, and the shoulders out of your ears to look up. Last one, tuck and push away. Tops of the shoelaces, pull the chest through, look up. Good. Push back, reach out in front. And that is it today, team. Ooh, if you're still feeling a little high from that one, take some time to cool down and stretch some more. Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends, bring your friends along for the journey. Leave a comment. Hold yourself accountable. If you're having a hard time showing up for me, hold yourself accountable. Leave me a comment and we'll talk, okay? If you have any questions, also message me. I hope you have a fantastic day. Congrats to you for showing up for yourself and doing it today, all right? We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.